Everybody, thanks for tuning into the video on this 2017 Jeep Compass. This particular Compass is the limited trim level. One thing to note before we start the video is that 2017 was the first year for the brand new body style for the Compass. This was called the all-new Compass in 17. And you'll also see Compasses that are of the old body style. They produce both. There's a significant switch in body style. Really made these look like almost like a mini Grand Cherokee rather than the old Compass. They also completely redid the powertrains. This is a completely different car from the old body style Compass. Starting off here in the front, of course, that limited trim level is going to give you those chrome inserts around the 7-slot Jeep grille there, gloss black surround. Down low, you're going to see fog lights as well as your cornering lamps. It's a pretty cool feature on these. As you turn the wheel or you put your blinker on at a lower speed, it'll actually light this light up, and it'll show you what's off the side that your blinker's on. Continue around to the side, you're going to see an 18-inch polished rim with a smoke insert mounted up with a General Ultimax tire. Looks to be probably 3/4 tread. I mean, that's a pretty darn new tire. Body colored mirror caps. Of course, you have the blinker indicator on the outside of that. Both your front door handles are going to have this button on it. That is the proximity unlock system. If you have the key in your pocket, you push that button, it's going to unlock the door for you. Matching General Ultimax tire and rim there in the backs. Coming around to the back, you're going to see your Jeep 4x4 and limited badging back here. You can also see where your backup camera is mounted right here underneath the Jeep emblem. Continuing up this side, before we get in the front, let's take a quick look in the back seat. So this is Jeep's smaller SUV. It's going to be larger than a Renegade, but smaller than a Cherokee is where the Compass falls in the size lineup. I'm 5'10". It's not super roomy back here, but I'm also not uncomfortable. Of course, that middle seat's going to be a little cramped, but I would say you could comfortably haul 4 normal-sized passengers. Of course, the 5th one in the back, there is a seatbelt for them, but they will be a little cramped. Also back here, you're going to have a 150-watt, 115-volt AC power supply, as well as a USB charger to charge your portable electronic devices. Jumping into the front, power windows, locks, and mirrors are mounted in a standard fashion here on the door. In addition to that, you do have your child window lockout button there. It is a full power 10-way adjustable driver's seat with a 4-way adjustable lumbar support. Lots of options to get comfortable in that seat. In addition to that, you flip this lever right here, and the wheel is going to be able to tilt. Flip it back up to lock it in place. Of course, to the left of the wheel, you're going to have your light controls. It does have automatic headlamps, as well as fog lights controls are here, and instrument cluster brightness and internal lighting. Does have 2 keys. They are fob style keys. You can see those right here. Lock, unlock, and remote start are equipped. In addition to that, on the inside of the key, you will find a key insert right there. That chrome piece actually pulls out and has a physical key. If the fob were ever to be dead, you can still get into your vehicle. In addition to that, there is a procedure for starting the car if the fob is dead. It's a common question. More and more cars are going to fobs. Can I start my car if the fob's dead? The answer is yes, but you do need to know the procedure. Every car is a little different. I actually don't know where it is on this particular one, but usually, so for example, I had a Chevy Cruze, and you would put the key in the front cup holder to start it if the fob was dead. Better to know that before you go out onto the road. With your foot on the brake, you're going to hit the push button start here. Starts up 34,000 miles, so very low miles for a 17. Coming down here to the left, you're going to see your menu controls for that center information cluster, as well as your Bluetooth controls. Cruise control items on the right-hand side. It does have the full 8.4-inch touchscreen here. Radio, of course, has AM and FM radio. In addition to that, you're going to have Sirius XM radio. If you go to the media tab, it says no media device available because it's looking for Bluetooth. Well, let's just cancel it. Want to hit the cancel button. You have USB. You also can Bluetooth audio from your phone to the vehicle or use an auxiliary port. Those are located right there. Climate controls, it does have dual zone automatic climate control here for both the driver and the passenger. You can adjust them here on the digital screen, or you can use the physical buttons located down below. They both do the exact same thing, so whichever is more convenient for you. So right now, 72 degrees for me, a little hotter for the passenger. You can also sync those together if you just want them to be the same. You can hit the auto button and it'll try to hold that temperature just like your house. From this screen, you can also hit the controls button, and it will take you to the heated seat controls. Both the driver and the passenger seats are heated, as well as the steering wheel. You do have a high and a low setting there. Of course, going across the bottom, you're going to see where you can hook up your phone. Then you're going to notice that the driver heat button is right here. And you might say, well, why is that button right there? That really doesn't fit there. And that's because you can actually customize this hot bar to whatever you want to be down here. So if you wanted the heated seat controls to be here and the steering wheel, you could put those there. But from here, you can just easily hit the driver heated seat on and off. So the previous owner, and probably you as well, would find that convenient to be able to turn it off without having to go to the control screen. So even from the radio, you could turn your heated seat on. And like I said, you can customize this very easily. Down below, of course, you're going to have your four-wheel drive lock button there. Even below that, you have your transmission controls here. You can also bop that over and use the sport shift if you wanted to. You can actually select through the gears. We'll call it manually, but it's obviously just kind of done by a computer. It will not let you stall the car. It will not let you damage the car. So if you try to do something that it doesn't like, it just won't do it. Controls for the auto start stop are here, parking brake, and of course your traction control. Cup holders down here, a little storage in here, more storage of course in the glove compartment. Also in the glove compartment are the owner's manuals and the results of the multi-point inspection sheet that we did on the vehicle. While the car was in our shop, we did replace the cabin air filter. We also gave it an oil change and replaced the engine air filter. In addition to that, all the tires are 10/32. That's probably 90% or more of the original tread they come with. So nearly brand new tires. And the brakes are 11 bonded in the front, 13 bonded in the rear, which is about 3/4 of a new pad. So nearly brand new wearables, tires and brakes, and of course we replaced the engine and cabin air filters and gave it an oil change and a fresh Pennsylvania state inspection. Looking at the CarFax, no accidents or damage reported to CarFax. It was first owned as a rental vehicle and it has been owned in the state of Pennsylvania for its entire life. Turning it off, the last part of the video, we're going to try to go over any dents, dings, or imperfections on the car. It is super clean and in great shape for a 17. I did notice a few little things walking around it, and we try to be absolutely as straightforward as we possibly can, so I will point those out as we go around. Some tiny little chips here in the front. I see two of them that really, those are the two that kind of stick out. A little bit of bug stuff on the headlamp. Coming around there, one more small chip. Reason we do this part of the video, a lot of our customers do come from a long way away. We like to make the process as straightforward and upfront as we possibly can. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you want additional pictures. One touched up chip right there. Continue back here, I don't really see much to point out. The wheels have both been in good shape so far. Back here, one small mark here, and another one right there, and a touch-up mark there. And I didn't see really anything else. Once again, wheels all are in good shape. So a couple small chips, very normal stuff. Overall, the car's in fantastic shape. If you're looking for a four-wheel drive, small SUV that gets good fuel economy and has tons of interior features, this is a great option for you. Stop out and check us out at 21518 Great Cove Road in McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania. Visit us online at allthingsautomotive.com or give us a call, 717-485-4224. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video.